Rocky clearance. Good morning. Air Canada 7471 ready for pushback at Alpha 3. Cleared for pushback. Air Canada 7471. Rocky ground. Air Canada 7471 ready to taxi. Taxi to 27 Air Canada 7471. Rocky Tower. Air Canada 7471 ready for takeoff on 27. Cleared for takeoff on 27 Air Canada 7471. Rocky Tower. Air Canada 7471 cancel takeoff.
Rocky clearance. Good morning, Air Canada 2947 ready for pushback at Bravo 1. Cleared for pushback Air Canada 2947.
Cleared to land on 27 Alaska 16902. Rocky ground. Air Canada 7471 taxi to the gates.
Rocky ground, Air Canada 2947 ready to taxi. Taxi to
Please pay
27
attention
Air
as we
Canada
display the safety features and
2947.
procedures of the aircraft in case of an emergency. During an emergency, please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened and your seats in the upright position. In case of a drop in cabin pressure, breathing masks will drop from the ceiling and should be placed over your head. If there is smoke in the cabin during the evacuation of the aircraft,
Rocky ground. Air Canada 7471 requesting taxi to the gates. Taxi to Gate Bravo 1 Air Canada 7471.
Ladies and gentlemen, the door is open.
Rocky
Please
Ground,
make your
Alaska
way to the exit
169
and
or
please
2
make
taxi
sure
to
you
the
have all
gates.
your personal items and carry-on luggage.
Rocky Tower, Air Canada 2947 ready for takeoff on 27. Cleared for takeoff on 27 Air Canada 2947.
Rocky Tower, good morning. US Air 5888 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 US Air 5888.
Rocky clearance, good morning, Alaska 1889 ready for pushback at Alpha 4.
Taxi to Gate Alpha 3 Alaska 169 or 2.
Cleared for pushback Alaska 1889. Rocky Ground, Alaska 1889 ready to taxi. Taxi to 27 Alaska 1889.
Rocky Ground, US Air 5888 taxi to the gates. Taxi to Gate Alpha 4 US Air 5888.
Rocky Tower, good morning, Alaska 3004 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Alaska 3004.
Rocky clearance, good morning, US Air 5005 ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
Rocky Tower, Alaska 1889 ready for takeoff on 27.
Cleared for pushback US Air 5005. Rocky ground, US Air 5005 ready to taxi. Taxi to 27 US Air 5005.
Rocky ground, Alaska 3004 taxi to the gates.
Rocky clearance, good morning, American 8247 ready for pushback at Bravo 3.
Rocky Tower, good morning, US Air 8770 is on final for 27.
Ladies
for
and
pushback,
gentlemen,
American
on behalf of the
8247.
captain and crew, welcome aboard this flight. We hope you enjoy flying with us. Before takeoff, we urge all passengers to
Rocky
watch our
ground,
cabin crew
Alaska
display the safety
3004
features of the
requesting
aircraft.
taxi to the gates.
Clear to land on 27 US Air 8770.
Rocky ground, American 8247 ready to taxi.
Taxi to gate Alpha 1 Alaska 3004.
Taxi to 27 American 8247.
Line up and wait on 27 Alaska 1889er. Rocky ground, US Air 8770 taxi to the gates. Cleared for takeoff on 27 Alaska 1889er.
Rocky Tower, US Air 5005 ready for takeoff on 27.
Taxi to gate Bravo 3 US Air 8770.
Line up and wait on 27 US Air 5005. Cleared for takeoff on 27 US Air 5005.
Rocky clearance, good morning, US Air 419 ready for pushback at Bravo 4.
Cleared to land on 27 American 4246.
Cleared for pushback US Air 4193.
Rocky Tower, American 8247 ready for takeoff on 27.
Rocky ground, US Air 4193 ready to taxi. Taxi to 27 US Air 4193.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 American 8247.
Rocky ground, American 4246 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Bravo 4 American 4246.
Rocky clearance, good morning, American 7305 ready for pushback at Bravo 2.
Cleared to land on 27 Alaska 61902.
Cleared for pushback American 7305.
Rocky Tower, US Air 419 ready for takeoff on 27.
Rocky ground, American 7305 ready to taxi. Taxi to 27 American 7305.
Rocky ground, Alaska 61902 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 US Air 419
Taxi to gate Bravo 2 Alaska 61902.
Rocky Tower, good morning, Alaska 7588 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Alaska 7588.
Rocky clearance, good morning, Alaska 2471 ready for pushback at Alpha 2.
Rocky Tower, American 7305 ready for takeoff on 27.
Cleared for pushback Alaska 2471. Rocky ground, Alaska 2471 ready to taxi. Taxi to 27 Alaska 2471.
Line up and wait on 27 American 7305. Cleared for takeoff on 27 American 7305. Rocky Brown, Alaska 7588 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Alpha 2 Alaska 7588.
Aircraft has come to a complete stop.
Rocky clearance, good morning, Alaska 16903 ready for pushback at Alpha 3. Cleared for pushback Alaska 16903.
Rocky Tower, good morning, Alaska 2304 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Alaska 2304.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Alaska 2471.
Rocky clearance, good morning. American 99047 ready for pushback at Bravo 5. Cleared for pushback American 99047.
Taxi to 27 Alaska 16903.
Rocky ground. American 99047 ready to taxi.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Taxi
please
to
pay
27
attention as we
American
display the
99047.
safety features and procedures of the aircraft in case of an emergency. During an emergency, please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened and your seats in the upright position. In case of a drop in cabin pressure, breathing masks will drop from the ceiling and should be placed over your head. If there is smoke in the cabin during the evacuation of the aircraft, the walkway emergency lights will display to the exits, which are located here and here. In case of an extreme emergency landing, you will be instructed to get into the brace position, which is executed by placing your head between your knees with your hands over your head. We would also like to remind you that you should turn off all electronic devices. We thank you for paying attention during this brief presentation.
Rocky Tower, Alaska 16903 ready for takeoff on 27. Line up and wait on 27 Alaska 16903.
Rocky ground, Alaska 2304 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Alaska 16903.
Taxi to gate Bravo 5 Alaska 2304.
Rocky Tower, good morning, American 90470 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 American 90470.
Rocky Tower, American 947 ready for takeoff on 27. Line up and wait on 27 American 947.
Rocky ground, American 9470 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 American 947.
Rocky clearance, good morning. US Air 5889 ready for pushback at Alpha 4. Clear for pushback US Air 5889.
Rocky Tower, good morning, Alaska 1946 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Alaska 1946.
Rocky ground, US Air 5889 ready to taxi. Taxi to 27 US Air 5889.
Rocky ground, American 9470 requesting taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Alpha 4 American 9470.
Rocky ground, Alaska 1946 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Alpha 3 Alaska 1946.
Rocky Tower, US Air 5889 ready for takeoff on 27. Line up to gate on 27 05889er.
Rocky clearance, good morning, Alaska 3005 ready for pushback at Alpha 1.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 05889er. Rocky Tower, good morning. US Air 56902 is on final for 27.
Cleared for pushback Alaska 3005.
Cleared to land on 27 Air 56902.
Rocky clearance, good morning, US Air 8771 ready for pushback at Bravo 3.
Rocky ground, Alaska 3005 ready to taxi. Taxi to 27 Alaska 3005.
Display the safety features and procedures of the aircraft in case of an emergency. During an emergency, please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened and your seats in the upright position. In case of a drop in cabin pressure, breathing masks will drop from the ceiling and should be placed over your head. If there is smoke in the cabin during the evacuation of the aircraft, the walkway emergency lights will display to the exits, which are located here and here. In case of an extreme emergency landing, you will be instructed to get into the brace position, which is executed by placing your head between your knees with your hands over your head. We would also like to remind you that you should turn off all electronic devices. We thank you for paying attention during this brief presentation.
Cleared for pushback US Air 8771.
Rocky ground, Air 56902 taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower, Alaska 3005 ready for takeoff on 27.
Rocky ground, Air 56902 requesting taxi to the gates.
Rocky ground, US Air 8771 ready to taxi.
Taxi to gate Alpha 1, Air 56902.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Alaska 3005.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Alaska 3888 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Alaska 3888.
Taxi to 27 US Air 8771.
emergency, please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened and your seats in the upright position. In case of a drop in cabin pressure, breathing masks will drop from the ceiling and should be placed over your head. If there is smoke in the
Rocky
cabin during
clearance,
the
good morning.
evacuation
American
of the aircraft,
4247
the
ready for
walkway
pushback at
emergency
Bravo
lights will
4.
display to the exits which are located here and here. In case of an extreme emergency landing, you will be instructed to get into the brace position, which is executed by placing your head between your knees with your hands over your head. We would also like to remind you that you should turn off all electronic devices. We thank you for paying attention during this brief presentation.
Rocky ground, Alaska 3888 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Bravo 3 Alaska 3888.
Cleared for pushback American 4247. Rocky ground, American 4247 ready to taxi.
Rocky Tower, good morning. US Air 8004 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 US Air 8004.
Rocky clearance, good morning. Alaska 61903 ready for pushback at Bravo 2.
Taxi to 27 American 4247.
Rocky Tower, US Air 8771 ready for takeoff on 27.
Cleared for pushback Alaska 61903.
Rocky clearance, good morning. Air Canada 7471 ready for pushback at Bravo 1.
Rocky ground, Alaska 61903 ready to taxi. Taxi to 27 Alaska 61903.
Cleared for pushback Air Canada 7471.
Rocky ground, US Air 8004 taxi to the gates.
Line up and wait on 27 US Air 8771.
Rocky ground, Air Canada 7471 ready to taxi. Taxi to 27 Air Canada 7471.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 US Air 8771.
Taxi to gate Bravo 4 US Air 8004.
Rocky Tower, American 4247 ready for takeoff on 27.
Cleared to land on 27 Alaska 4770.
Line up and wait on 27 American 4247.
Rocky Tower, Alaska 61903 ready for takeoff on 27.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 American 4247.
Rocky ground, Alaska 4770 taxi to the gates.
Line up and wait on 27 Alaska 61903.
Taxi to gate Bravo 2 Alaska 4770.
Rocky Tower, Air Canada 7471 ready for takeoff on 27.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Alaska 61903.
Line up and wait on 27 Air Canada 7471.
Rocky Tower, good morning. US Air 6246 is on final for 27.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Air Canada 7471.
Cleared to land on 27 US Air 6246.
Rocky clearance, good morning. Alaska 7589 are ready for pushback at Alpha 2. Cleared for pushback Alaska 7589 are. Rocky clearance, good morning, Alaska 2305 ready for pushback at Bravo 5. Rocky ground, Alaska 7589 are ready to taxi. Taxi to 27 Alaska 7589. Cleared for pushback Alaska 2305.
Rocky ground, US Air 6246 taxi to the gates.
Rocky ground, Alaska 2305 ready to taxi. Taxi to 27 Alaska 2305.
Rocky Tower, good morning. US Air 719 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 US Air 719
Rocky Tower, Alaska 7589 are ready for takeoff on 27.
Rocky clearance, good morning, American 90471 ready for pushback at Alpha 4.
Taxi to gate Bravo 1 US Air 6246.
Ladies and gentlemen, the door is open. Please make your way to the exit and please make sure you have all your personal items and carry-on luggage.
Rocky ground, US Air 719 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Alaska 7589.
Rocky ground, US Air 719 requesting taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Bravo 5 US Air 719
Rocky Tower, Alaska 2305 ready for takeoff on 27.
Rocky Tower, good morning. American 2588 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 American 2588.
Rocky clearance, good morning, Alaska 1947 ready for pushback at Alpha 3.
Rocky ground, American 2588 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Alpha 2 American 2588.
Rocky Tower, good morning. American 9304 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 American 9304.
Cleared for pushback Alaska 1947. Line up and wait on 27 Alaska 2305. Cleared for takeoff on 27 Alaska 2305. Rocky ground, Alaska 1947 ready to taxi.
Rocky ground. American 9304 taxi to the gates.
Taxi to 27 Alaska 1947.
Rocky ground. American 9304 requesting taxi to the gates.
Cleared for pushback American 9471.
Rocky Tower, good morning. American 1470 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 American 1470.
Rocky ground, American 90471 ready to taxi. Taxi to 27 American 90471.
Taxi to gate Alpha 4 American 90304.
Rocky Tower, Alaska 1947 ready for takeoff on 27. Line up and wait on 27 Alaska 1947.
Cleared for pushback Paseo 56903.
Rocky Tower, American 90471 ready for takeoff on 27.
Rocky ground, American 1470 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Alaska 1.
Line up and wait on 27 American 90471.
Rocky ground, Paseo 56903 ready to taxi.
Taxi to gate Alpha 3 American 1470.
Taxi to 27 Paseo 56903.
Rocky Tower good morning, Air Canada 5946 is on final for 27.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 American 90471.
Cleared to land on 27 Air Canada 5946.
Rocky Tower, Paseo 56903 ready for takeoff on 27. Line up and wait on 27 Paseo 56903.
Rocky clearance good morning, US Air 8005 ready for pushback at Bravo 4.
Rocky clearance good morning. Alaska 3889 ready for pushback at Bravo 3. Cleared for takeoff on 27 Paseo 56903.
Cleared for pushback US Air 8005.
Rocky ground, Air Canada 5946 taxi to the gates.
Rocky ground, US Air 8005 ready to taxi. Taxi to 27 US Air 8005.
Rocky Tower, good morning. American 369er2 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 American 369er2.
Cleared for pushback Alaska 3889er.
Rocky ground, Air Canada 5946 requesting taxi to the gates.
Rocky ground, Alaska 3889er ready to taxi.
Taxi to gate Alpha 1 Air Canada 5946.
Rocky ground, American 369er2 taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower, US Air 8005 ready for takeoff on 27.
Rocky Tower, good morning. US Air 8888 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 US Air 8888.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 US Air 8005.
Taxi to 27 Alaska 3889er. Hold position Alaska 3889er.
Rocky ground, American 369er2 requesting taxi to the gates.
Continue taxi Alaska 3889er.
Taxi to gate Bravo 3 American 369er2.
Rocky ground, US Air 8888 taxi to the gates. Rocky clearance good morning, Alaska 4771 ready for pushback at Bravo 2. Rocky Tower good morning, Air Canada 4004 is on final for 27. Rocky ground, US Air 8888 requesting taxi to the gates.
Rocky clearance good morning, US Air 6247 ready for pushback at Bravo 1.
Cleared to land on 27 Air Canada 4004. Taxi to gate Bravo 4 US Air 8888.
Rocky Tower, Alaska 3889 ready for takeoff on 27.
Rocky clearance good morning, US Air 719 ready for pushback at Bravo 5.
Rocky ground, Air Canada 4004 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Alaska 3889.
Cleared for pushback US Air 719
Cleared for pushback Alaska 4771.
Rocky Tower good morning, American 6770 is on final for 27.
Cleared for pushback US Air 6247.
Cleared to land on 27 American 6770.
Rocky ground, US Air 719 ready to taxi.
Rocky ground, Air Canada 4004 requesting taxi to the gates. Rocky ground, Alaska 4771 ready to taxi.
Rocky ground, US Air 6247 ready to taxi. Taxi to 27 US Air 6247.
Taxi to 27 Alaska 4771.
Taxi to 27 US Air 719
Taxi to gate Bravo 5 Air Canada 4004.
Rocky ground, American 6770 taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Air Canada 7246 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 Air Canada 7246.
Rocky Tower, US Air 6247 ready for takeoff on 27.
Rocky ground, American 6770 requesting taxi to the gates.
Line up and wait on 27 US Air 6247.
Rocky Tower, Alaska 4771 ready for takeoff on 27.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 US Air 6247.
Rocky ground, Air Canada 7246 taxi to the gates.
Line up and wait on 27 Alaska 4771. Rocky Tower, good morning. American 21902 is on final for 27. Cleared to land on 27 American 21902. Cleared for takeoff on 27 Alaska 4771.
Rocky Tower, US Air 71903 ready for takeoff on 27. Rocky clearance, good morning. American 2589 are ready for pushback at Alpha 2. Line up and wait on 27 US Air 71903.
Rocky clearance, good morning. American 1471 ready for pushback at Alpha 3.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 US Air 719er 3.
Rocky ground, American 21902 taxi to the gates.
Rocky Tower, good morning. American 9588 is on final for 27. Taxi to gate Bravo 2 American 6770.
Taxi to gate Bravo 1 Air Canada 7246.
Cleared for pushback American 2589er.
Cleared to land on 27 American 9588.
Rocky clearance, good morning. American 9305 ready for pushback at Alpha 4.
Rocky ground, American 21902 requesting taxi to the gates.
Rocky ground, American 2589er ready to taxi. Taxi to 27 American 2589er.
Cleared for pushback American 1471.
Rocky ground, American 9588 taxi to the gates.
Rocky ground, American 1471 ready to taxi. Taxi to 27 American 1471.
Rocky Tower, good morning. Alaska 1304 is on final for 27.